think I ran out of gas, guys.
Hello?
I think I just ran out of gas.
Oh my god. Well, that's better than what I thought you were about to tell me.
What'd
So
you
what do
think?
you think? I thought you were about to tell me you blew shit up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the gas.
Okay.
Okay, so if you go down like you're heading to the swimming pool, but you turn right, and then that next road on your right is where I'm at.
Okay, well, I was telling the kids that I was leaving, so you're gonna tell me that again.
Oh, my haters are gonna love this one. Where to start? Whew. Oh boy. Well, this is not going to be a happy video, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, this video may be downright sad. I don't know yet. But I'm going to kind of go over what's going on here. Tell you, give you little updates on everything I did. Both intelligent and not so intelligent. Alright, bottom line here, I just did some really stupid shit. Okay? I mean stupid shit. And I think I hurt the motor. So, we'll start with the good stuff. The good stuff is we got the transmission in. We have 0 leaks now. I fixed 3 leaks on the transmission. And I created a new leak. So just to kind of clue you guys in, I made a post about it on Facebook, but you know, if you don't follow me, then you wouldn't know this. But the transmission, I think I said it in the last video, the transmission was leaking from the front pump, it was leaking from the speedometer, and it was leaking from the pan gasket. Okay, so I bought a complete gasket kit for a Turbo 350. So I was like, I might as well replace all the gaskets while I'm in there. Let's just do it while I'm in there, right guys? Just do it while I'm in there. How about this? How about if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it? So I'm telling you guys that all the time, and what do? I go against my own advice. Even Ray's like, hey man, just replace the shit you know's leaking, leave everything else alone. I didn't do that. So I replaced all the seals. Well, after I got the transmission back in, it started pouring fluid out of the shift selector seal that I had just put in. Brand new one. So I ended up having to lower the transmission back down a little bit. I didn't have to take it all the way out, just lower it enough to get access. And I went to the store and bought a better seal instead of the cheap one I put in it that came off eBay. So anyway, I got that fixed. No more leaks on the transmission. We also got the leaks fixed here on the turbos. We got that oil leak fixed. We got the oil leak back there fixed. And hey! And my grandbaby is FaceTiming me right now. Be back, guys. Okay, guys. Now, as I was saying, grandbaby takes priority. But anyway, so I got these leaks fixed. We've got no oil leaks. That's the bottom line. I fixed all 3, well, technically 4, because both these were leaking. That little guy was leaking, and it was leaking down there because I didn't use any sealant on my adapter. Blah. Anyway, so we got no oil leaks. We got no transmission fluid leaks. We're doing great, right? So last night, I came out, and I was trying to build boost on the 2-step, and I actually posted about it on Facebook earlier. And you know, I was in park. The reason I was in park though is because the car was up on jack stands. It was late. You know, I couldn't drive the car, so I was like, hey, let's just see if it'll make boost now after I redid, you know, all my lines with the fancy stuff here, and I got the Mac valve and you know, all that jazz. So I said, let's see if it'll make some boost. So I had it in park. It wouldn't make but about 2 pounds of boost, a little over 2. So I was like, okay, posted about it on Facebook. A lot of you guys were like, well, it's not going to make boost, it's not under load, yada yada. Some of you guys were telling me to use an advanced table to add fuel, pull timing. Guys, I did all that, okay? And as far as the no load thing, you know, the stick shift guys do it too, okay? So it's not like you have to have load. to spool turbos, from my understanding. I'm sure it makes it easier, but you know, you don't have to have loads. You can just pull timing as the boost goes up, add some fuel, it simulates load, and it still spools the turbos. Mine wasn't doing that, guys. Okay, so I was only getting like a hair over 2 pounds of boost was all I could do on the two-step. So I came home today, and you know, all right, this is where the dumb stuff starts. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, okay? I'm on some different medication right now for, it's not like for my head. I mean, it's for arthritis. I've been having some really bad hip problems, lower back problems. Doctor put me on this medication. Ever since he put me on that medication, my head has not been working right. I've been forgetting things. It's just weird, okay? I'm just letting you guys know that because that kind of plays into this, because I just did so many stupid things in about a 5-minute period today that I can't believe I did so many stupid things, to be honest. And that's why I've got bad news for you guys. So last night I had, you know, this pipe right here was hitting the fender, right? So I had come up here and I had loosened both of these bolts, and I was, you know, just enough to where I could turn the wastegate and, you know, manipulate it to get it where it wasn't hitting the fender anymore, right? Right. Okay. Well, I got in a hurry. I had to go do some other things, and it was getting late at night. So I left myself this note, Tighten wastegate. I left it on the window here because I figured, yeah, I'll see that. And I know I've been scatterbrained for the last couple weeks. So I figure if I leave myself a note, I'm good to go, right? Right. Okay, so I came out here today. I walked right up to where this note was, getting ready to drive this car after work. I opened this door, I rolled the window down, never even looked at that freaking note. Never looked at it. So I go to take the car down the road, and you know, it's not really building boost. And I keep hearing a rattling noise, right? Can't think of what the hell the rattling noise is. So I go down here and I look, and sure enough, this guy is rattling against the fender because I never tightened these bolts up, okay? Now that's also letting some air leak past the wastegate, so that's probably why it's, you know, not wanting to make boost, right? So I just want to let you guys know, I'm going to roll in some clips, some driving footage to after I'm done explaining all this for you guys who, you know, just like to see me freaking out in real time. But anyway, so I came back home, I tightened that up. So anyway, I go back out, and at first it's starting to build boost. Then all of a sudden it's making no boost. I mean nothing. And I'm like, what the hell is going on now, right? So I pull the car over, and I come out, and you're going to see it in the footage. I come out, lo and behold, all right, remember our plastic lines that we ran, and old Matt Happel told me, he's like, yeah, they're bad about melting, don't let them touch anything, right? And I was like, yeah, well, that's cool, man, I got this. I'm gonna put a clamp on right here to keep them down where they don't touch the, you know, the turbo manifolds. Well, stupid thing I didn't do, number two, I never put the clamp on here. So these lines lifted up, touched the bottom of our turbo manifold, and burned completely in two. So I had no reference going to my wastegate. So all of a sudden, the car starts making more boost, right? Like spiking boost. And I'm like, now it spiked up to, I can't remember in the video, but I was letting out when it was hitting like 10 pounds because I was like, okay, something's not right. So anyway, I come back home and I get in a hurry and I do stupid thing number two. Or well, I guess it's stupid thing number three. Stupid thing number three is still set up. So when I made up 2 new lines to go over here, I had trouble, one of the fittings was defective and I couldn't get it to release that line. So I had to replace that whole fitting. Well, I took all this stuff loose. Well, guess what I did? I ran the line that's supposed to be going to the top of the gate, to the bottom of the gate, and the bottom of the gate to the top of the gate. Now, I'm not turning my boost control on for the second part of that video, or the footage you're seeing. I never turned the boost controller back on. I've done a virtual switch on my dash to turn boost control on and off. I had it off. I was hitting boost cut. I've got boost cut set at 12 just for experimental purposes and because I'm on pump gas right now. I had the boost cut set at 12 pounds. I was hitting the boost cut like that every time. Boom, boom, boom. Couldn't figure out why. And I think I even say in the video a couple times, I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's a wastegate priority issue now. Maybe that's what's going on. But I was like, that didn't make sense either because this isn't creeping. This is shooting straight to 12 pounds. Like as soon as I put my foot in, it was like, bam, 12 PSI boost cut. So I don't know what's going on at that point, but I kept trying to ease into it slowly. And then it hit boost cut, I'd shift gear, it hit boost cut again, I'd shift gear. But I was easing in it slowly. I didn't have my foot all the way in it, guys. I mean, it was hitting 12 pounds fast. And at the last part of the video, I don't know if the camera in the car caught it, but I saw like a big ball of smoke shoot up. I don't know where it came from initially. I didn't know where it came from. But at that point, I just let off and I drove nice and slow. I got home. When I got home, my little makeshift overflow jug here was completely full of boiling, very nasty water. And this line was out and it was just spewing everywhere. The temps got up to about 225 degrees. You know, the car was running really freaking hot. And I'm pretty sure I pushed coolant past the head gasket. Or I mean, I pushed boost past the head gasket and pressurized the cooling system. I don't know what else would have caused the temperature to shoot up that fast and, you know, for it to pop off that fast. That's the only thing I can think of. I've pushed the head gasket, guys. That's all I can say. I'm about 99% sure of it. I know I've said it before, but I'm pretty sure of it this time. So anyway, I came in and I started thinking, and I come up here and I look at my lines, and sure as shit, I see this line right here basically should be going to the bottom of this controller. And this line should be up here at the top. I'm fixing to swap them around before my forgetful, scatterbrained dumbass forgets to do it again. So anyway, basically what was going on is instead of sending pressure to the bottom of the gates, well, it was sending pressure to the bottom. This gate was working fine. I've got the lines mixed up here. It was sending pressure to the top of that gate, so that gate was never freaking opening, guys. It was just slamming this gate closed. So this turbo was probably trying to make 7 PSI. This turbo was trying to make all of it. And it was just instantly spiking, you know, to 12 pounds every time I put my foot down. So anyway, I'm going to roll some of the footage. All that was just kind of letting you guys know, you know, what you're seeing in the video footage that you're about to see. And when we get back, I'll tell you about stupid thing number 4 that I did. All right, guys. We ran out of gas, so I had to get the wife to come bring me a couple gallons of gas. And now we're going to the gas station. All right, we got 10 gallons of gas in here. She's having to relearn because I played with the map sensor readings to try to get it more in line. We're gonna go over here in this empty parking lot and try to stand it up on the 2-step and see how much boost it makes or doesn't make. But we're up to 188 degrees, so let's just stand it up and see what it does. Leave it in first gear, on the brake. 1 pound, 2 pound, 3. Okay, well, we made 3 pounds. Now let's try that again with the boost control active. And let's recorded that alive. Looks like 3 pounds is all it's gonna make. All right, so it's only making 3 pounds even with the boost control active. I don't know. I'm gonna try to drive it a little bit, guys. I should probably go home and put some fluid in the transmission, but we put a quart of transmission fluid in. We redid our vacuum lines going to the wastegates. I've still got one of my exhaust pipes hitting the fender on the driver's side. That's going to be a fabrication fix, but we should be good on the passenger side now. Let's try it out. I got that on camera, guys, but that fucking homeless chick or meth head or whatever she was just threw a bottle at my damn car. My transmission don't want to stay in second gear. It's trying to go to first, see? Boost cut, guys. I've got the boost cut set at 12 pounds and we're hitting it. So that might have something to do with the wastegate placement or something, but we're definitely making more than 4 pounds of boost now. Ain't good, guys. Under boost I can deal with, over boost I cannot. And I don't even have the boost control turned on, so I know it don't have anything to do with that. It might be that leaking gate that I talked about a couple videos ago. We're also running really hot, guys. I'm up to 219 right now. This ain't looking good. All right, we're making boost fast now, guys. I mean, I'm making like a pound or two of boost at quarter throttle, but it's over boosted. That's the problem. And I don't mean by just a little bit. Like, it ain't boost creeping. Like, it's just shooting straight to freaking, it's going straight to the damn moon. I'm wondering if maybe I got a line crossed up, because I kind of got in a hurry when I did the boost controller back together. I may have got my lines crossed up. I'm gonna have to check that out. Blew something. I just blew something, guys. I just saw a big puff of smoke. This ain't good. I don't know if it caught that on camera, but oh yeah, something don't smell good either. bad just happened. Something bad just happened. Is it gonna stay running? What the hell was that smoke all about? The question on everybody's mind, where did that smoke come from? A puff of smoke may have been that. We have completely filled up our little makeshift overflow bottle, guys. We are definitely pushing coolant, probably through a head gasket. We've got to be pushing through a head gasket to have done that. Shit. So I think that might have been the puff we saw. I thought it came from over here, but it might have come from over here. So we got that going on, and something else we got going on is, can you hear that? That's the trans cooling fan, and that's the first time it's kicked on because my dumbass forgot to hit this little switch here before we went driving. That's right, I still have not wired the cooling fan for the transmission cooler into an ignition or into the dash or anything. So that's got to happen ASAP. That's not good. So I know that transmission was hot. The car's running hot, extremely hot. I mean, hotter than I want it to. I should probably turn the key forward, let those fans run. Just to make myself perfectly clear, guys, I'm not trying to blow this thing up on purpose. If it does blow up on purpose, I mean, you know, it's a $375 engine, but that don't mean I want it to blow up. What's the intercooler feel like? Yeah, the intercooler's warm. We're gonna have to take a good look at our data logs and see what's going on. Our overflow is totally full. Yeah, that's rust and gunk, guys. That's not coolant. That's just rusty gunk from the inside of the block. I flushed it out 20 times, but yeah, I think we're pressurizing our cooling system, guys. Yeah, this ain't good. I definitely don't have time to do head gaskets on this thing before freaking Saturday.